In last week's video, I stated that I would come back and do a follow-up video on the gift basket that I was creating for my husband. Again, I enjoy creating gift baskets for people as a way of showing appreciation for them. Hello, Sandra here, and welcome to my channel, Balancing Blessings. So let's get started. I will be using this bucket here as my basket. The basket will be for my husband, and the theme of the basket is date night, black tie event. The cost of this bucket was $14.99, and I was able to pick it up at the at-home store. Remember what I stated in my last video, you do not have to use an expensive basket or bucket. You can use a box. I have a box here that I picked up at Walmart. It's 11 by 7.5 by 5.5. This box only cost 83 cents at Walmart, and it could be used for a gift basket as well. So let me bring my bucket back up here. And I'm going to begin by putting in bubble wrap, and I'm going to use tissue paper to fill in the holes. I also created a cardboard base to stabilize the contents that's going to be going into the bucket. Okay, so I'm going to start. So I'm going to start by putting bubble wrap in the bucket as my base platform. And then I'm going to use some tissue paper to kind of cover any gaps. And this is just a way to lift the contents up a little bit so that it can be more on display. And then here's the cardboard that I cut out. It will provide some stabilization to the contents that's going to go in the bucket. Since I do not need to transport this basket, I'm going to create this basket with the cellophane wrap on the outside of the basket instead of on the inside like I did in the previous video. I'm going to put this bucket away. I will not be discussing the supplies in this video. Please see my last video if you'd like to know about the supplies that I use to create the gift baskets. So I'm going to get right into the gifts as I stated before, the theme of this basket is date night, black tie event. So here are some of the gifts I will be adding to the box, which I have also listed some of them in the description of this video. Some of the gifts I will be wrapping, others I will be leaving unwrapped. The first item will be this tuxedo shirt, which I will be using as a backdrop for the basket, and I will be wrapping this item. The next couple of items, which I have already wrapped, are boxers and undershirts. Both gifts also represent the type of wrapping paper that I plan to use throughout the basket. Next, I have socks, which I'm trying to do something unique with. I am working on making a paper chain just for that visual appeal. I'm going to see how that works out in the basket. I also have this pocket square and bow tie, which I plan to use on the outside of the basket to close the basket, since I have this second bow tie with suspenders. I probably will take the pocket tie here and stick it under the suspenders, and I probably will not wrap the suspenders and the bow tie here, just kind of leave it as display in the basket because it has a nice backdrop. And of course, to get ready for date night, I have some body wash, I have some men's cologne, and then I have a sponge. And to go with the tuxedo shirt, I have some cufflinks here with the stud set. And of course, to pay for date night, I have a wallet here. So I plan to take the wallet out of the tin can here, and I'm just going to have the wallet on display in the basket. I will probably put some money in the wallet along with a gift card, definitely a gift card, and tickets to a black tie event. And just an idea for your husband or your boyfriend, if they like sports, you might want to create a basket with the theme of, say, baseball or basketball, and then add tickets to a baseball game or a basketball game. That's all my gifts. I plan to wrap a few more gifts and then come back and rearrange the gifts in the basket. So I have changed the direction of the camera so you can have more of a visual when I start loading the contents of the basket. The first item I'm going to put into the basket is the shirt. The second item are the undershirts. Then I'm going to put the body wash here on the end. Another big item that I have are the boxers, which I'm going to squeeze down in here. Then I have the cologne, which I'm going to put over here in the corner. Push that down a little bit. I may put a bow on the cologne. It depends if I have enough space. I have the cufflinks and stud set that I'm just going to place right there. I may set it up. I may set it down. We'll see. I have the socks. I'm not sure how I'm going to work this. I'm not sure yet. Let's leave it right there for the time being. I have the bow tie. Try and stick that in the back. I may have to go back to the shirt. That's sticking out a little bit. Okay, I have this sponge, which I'm going to stick right here in the middle. I have the wallet that I did decide to wrap because I just was not sure of how much space I would have. And I did also like the box that the Amazon gift card came in, so I wanted to display that versus the wallet. Straighten out the camera a little bit so that you could see everything. So now I'm just going to start adding some decoration and see how that all looks. It won't fit in there. Hide that. I'm going to stick a bow on this. I may have to tape it down. Lastly, I am going to try and stick the Christmas kisses in here. Okay. And I'll probably bind a couple items down and then wrap it up.